Hi, welcome back to the channel. In this channel, I talk about different tools that are available where you can use them to build all sorts of applications, mobile apps, web apps, Alexa skills, or Google Actions. And I'm Harish. In this video, I'm going to show you an update to one of the videos that I made back in July. So I had made this video where you could create Google Actions using a simple REST API, and the deployment process once you create the skill or the Google action in VoiceFlow, which is the tool I'm going to show, was a little cumbersome where you had to do a lot of work by going to Dialogflow and then going into Google Cloud uh, dashboard and downloading a JSON file, so on and so forth. Last week, VoiceFlow released a super cool update where they will now allow all the users on their platform to essentially do one-click deploy to Google Actions, which reduces at least about 15 to 20 minutes of your time, especially when you build something for Google Assistant, right? So this, if you've already watched this video and are confused, this is the right video for you. So I'm going to update the description of this video so that everybody who's trying this out can know how to quickly deploy using VoiceFlow and faster, unlike last time. So yep, let's quickly get into it. If you don't have an account on voiceflow.com, please get an account, and the URL is going to be creator.actions.voiceflow.com, a little different from voiceflow.com and the regular dashboard, because this one is currently the URL that supports the one-click publish to Google Actions. As you can see on the right side, there is a notice that says if you're looking for all of your skills, then you have to go to the regular dashboard, right? So I'll link this specific one in the description below, and once this is pushed to production, I think all of this will be available in the regular dashboard itself. So yeah, you can log in using your existing account. That'll work as well if you already have an account. And for this quick example, what we're going to do is we're going to use a random number API. What random number API does is it'll just give you a random number. You have to just call a URL and it'll give you a random number. This is not going to be an actual Google action. I'm only doing this to show you how easy it is to deploy a Google action using VoiceFlow with one-click deploy, right? So yeah, let's get started. The first step is to create a project. So I'm going to name it random number. For now, I won't add an icon. You can add this later. I'll show you that as well in the Google Action Console. So I'll click continue. This is the new UI where you can select if you're creating a Alexa base skill or Google Assistant app action, right? So since we are in the one that only supports Google Actions, this one is highlighted. So I'll click on that, and then it'll ask me for what language. It is English and just English for this one. So I'll just do click create project, and once that is done, it will take me to the dashboard directly, where I can in the canvas I can essentially do all the building blocks of the skill. So since we're using the random number API, I am just going to go ahead and drag the API block, link the first block to this, and in the custom API endpoint URL, I'm going to quickly grab the endpoint URL, which should be right about here. Yeah, this one is the URL. Let me quickly test it. It should open up. Yeah, it gives me a random number, so I'm just going to use that URL. And yeah, let's do a quick test request, and once I click on test request, yes, it works. 200 success, and I'm going to click on this to copy the response path that I can use to read the number, right? So I clicked on it. Done. Now our job is to enter the copied path here, and then apply to a specific variable. If you're not able to see, let me quickly move a little. So in the select variable, you can create a new variable. So I'm going to do random underscore number, and then I click on create. Yep, that was a quick. I didn't have to move my whole thing. So yep, now this is done. Now we want the smart speaker to speak the number out, right? So I just use the speak block, link if it is success to this one, and it should say a random number for you is, and in the curly braces you can use all the variables that are available. So we have created one that is called random underscore number, so I'll do a curly brace with random number inside it, And yep, that should be it. Let me quickly go to prototype and test this out before I push this to Google, right? So I'm going to do start prototype.
A random number for you is 100.
That's it. Now if I do a reset test, then I do start prototype.
A random number for you is 69.
Perfect. So the action works. Now our next step is to upload this to Google. To upload it to Google, you need your Google account linked. If it is not linked, it'll ask you to link it, right? So I'm going to do upload to Google, and once I do that, let's see what happens. All right, what it is doing is it is asking me to select a Google project where it should deploy. I already have one, so I'm going to do create another project, and this will take me to the actions console, and there I just do create project. So I click on new project, and then I'm going to do random number as a project, and do create project once. Yeah, and in this you have to select custom. Once you select on custom, from this what you need is basically a blank project, because all you need is a project for VoiceFlow to push the project, right? So while this is getting done, I'm going to go back here and click on upload Google again to see if my project is fetched here. If not, I'll just wait for that process to get finished. Yeah, so since it is not here yet, what we will do is just wait for it. So this is getting created here. So yep, I'll see you in a second. Yep, so this part is done. We are in the develop part of the actions that just got created, and now I'm going to go back to VoiceFlow and do upload to Google again to see if it is able to fetch. It is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do quickly a refresh here to see. Okay, let me just go back and come back into the action. This is my action, and I'm going to upload go to Google again. Let's see if this works now. Yes, it works. So as you can see, random number is a new project that got created. So what I would recommend for you to do is create the project first in console, actions console, and then you can build the skill so that it is much more seamless, unlike what I just did, waiting multiple times and trying it out multiple times. If you have an empty project, it will get fetched automatically the first time you try and do it, because it is already there, right? So I'm going to do click on random number, and once I do that, it will copy my action that I built here directly to the Google Action Console, right? So now let's quickly wait for this to finish, and then I'll show you what are the next steps to actually deploy this onto Google Assistant. Yep, upload successful. Now it says your action is available to test. So any actions that are published through a third-party application like VoiceFlow cannot be tested in the simulator. By simulator I mean the testing environment that you get on the Google Action Console, right? So if I click on this link, it will take me directly to the simulator, and it will show me that I can't really test it out here because it is submitted from a third party, right? So what are the next steps now that you have your action pushed to Google Console? What is the last thing that you have to do? The last thing that you have to do is add your name, invocation details, the privacy policy, and the logo and the banner for your Google Action, and it should be done. So what I'm going to do is go to overview back again, and then in this I'm going to go into get ready for deployment and enter the information required. And here you have to enter all the details that are required, so description and a full description, and then you click on images, create these images, and then upload them, and then go to contact details, add the contact details here, and then also go to privacy and consent and add the privacy policy URL. If you need help with creating a privacy policy URL, all you do is just click on learn more, and it'll give you a pre-made privacy policy document that you can clone into a Google Drive doc, and you can just copy the link and paste it here. And then you add sample invocations. Open, start, launch are Alexa based ones, and they won't work on Google, so you have to change it to talk to and I would ideally remove the other two. Oh, sorry. So Open Start Launch are only working on Amazon Alexa, and they don't work on Google Action. So please make sure you don't have them. Otherwise, your skill will get rejected. I mean, your action will get rejected, and you'll have to wait for a few more days to again submit and go through the whole review process. And then you can also add additional information with what category of app action this is, and select the relevant information and then click save. And once you click on save and enter all these details, you can go to release. I'm going to do discard because I'm just showing it to you, and you'll have this button enabled. Once you click on this, it'll get submitted for review, and after review, if there are no issues in your action, it'll get published. So how does it look when it gets published? I'm going to show you one that I created using this one-click deploy, which is Dad Jokes. So if I click on it, I can go into the dashboard, and then there is a link that will appear here, which you can click and see how it will appear for public to use it, right? So yeah, this is how it will appear for public to use it. You can test this on any Android device, and in iOS, if you have the Google Assistant app, you can test it out. You can say talk to the action name, and it'll start working. So also you have to remember that once you do upload successful and this is done, you can test it on your Android device where you have the same Gmail account logged in, where you have uploaded this action to, right? So yes, that's the one-click deploy, and very seamless, unlike the earlier one where you had to do a bunch of other things as well along with creating your skill. So now focus more on creating your Google action properly, and then yeah, use the one-click deploy tool to create amazing Google actions for Google Assistant. If you've really liked the content of this video, do drop a like below, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That will help me make more videos. And yes, that's it for this one. Peace.